Me and you are like this.
I'm like this.
We both are a bit controlling.
Let's talk about the Zendaya enigma. Is she really that talented? Have you ever wondered why Zendaya is everywhere you go? Are you a movie enthusiast? Zendaya's there. Are you a music fan? Zendaya's there. Oh, so you love fashion? Zendaya's there too. Into humanitarian work? She's involved in that as well. Think about it. When was the last time you saw Zendaya in a role that truly blew you up with her acting skills? Have you ever thought if there's really something undeniably captivating about her performances? So where does the truth lie? Do you really think she's Hollywood's brightest star, or is she just being overhyped by the industry? Let's break it all down and understand the phenomenon. To truly understand Zendaya's talent, let's go all the way back to the start. Zendaya gained initial fame through her role in the Disney Channel show Shake It Up in 2010. For people who grew up watching that show, seeing Zendaya now can be pretty nostalgic.
Who's that dude in the cherry red suit tearing up the floor tonight?
The internet has mixed feelings about her acting skills in that show. Some people do appreciate her expression style and portrayal of emotions in the show, while others consider her performances to be cringe. If you ask me how her performance was, I personally feel that on a debut level, it was pretty okay. It's kind of like when you ask a friend how they're doing, and they say, nothing much, it's alright. Nothing amazing, nothing terrible, just okay. That's how I'd rate her early work.
What are you doing on your phone?
Ordering a pizza.
Why do we bother taking her to nice places?
While Zendaya is mostly known for acting, some people also like her as a singer.
If we're taking a chance for, then this is something you dance for.
Yeah, you heard that right. She released her album Replay in 2013, which is a mix of pop, R&B, and a bit of electronic music. Most people are okay with her singing. Some think she has the potential to become a good singer, while others prefer her as an actress only. She got more attention for her role as MJ in Spider-Man No Way Home. This was a big step up for Zendaya, but it somehow made some people dislike her to this day too. Some Marvel fans didn't like her as MJ because they thought she didn't match the comic version and found her performance cringeworthy. People also compared her to Kirsten Dunst. I think the standards are set too high, with some expecting anyone cast as MJ to be at Kirsten's level. She is also loved by fans because of her acting as the main lead in Euphoria as Rue Bennett.
You want to drug test me? Let's just do it.
I don't want to drug test you.
Okay, so then what?
The series is loved by mostly young adults and teenagers because of the show's depiction of teenage struggles, relationships, and mental health issues.
Were you doing drugs with Gia? No!
What? Rue, I didn't say.
I'm talking about pills.
When did you start doing pills?
I did. Gia, I fucking didn't.
Okay, enough with the background now. Let's discuss her hype. Zendaya's popularity extends far beyond her acting roles. Her hype can be discussed under many factors. Many people admire her for her down-to-earth personality and her openness about public issues, which helps maintain a positive image. Additionally, she's become a fashion icon. She frequently appears in fashion discussions by trying out new trends and positioning herself as a positive representation of women of color in the fashion industry. In 2022, Zendaya became the most popular actor in the world thanks to Euphoria. HBO reported that Season 2 of Euphoria had an average of 16.3 million viewers across HBO and HBO Max, making it the second most watched show on HBO since 2004, just behind Game of Thrones.
You just want to fucking accuse me of shit?
I'm not accusing you, baby, okay? But
You're so
I know...
fucking sure. Let's do it. Come on. Let's go.
But let's pause for a moment. We all know that charts and numbers are not equivalent to being good. Sure, Zendaya's performance in Euphoria is acclaimed, but do you really think that her acting talent and performance are raw and real and that she embodies the character completely? The big series she worked on had a great production budget. Think about this. Euphoria has a huge production budget. The music, lighting, and editing all play a big part in making the show what it is, right? But if you take those away, what's left? Is Zendaya's acting still just as strong, or is she just the face of a well-crafted show? One thing that people criticize Zendaya's acting to this day is her weird facial expressions, which is fair because some viewers find her emotions lacking or inconsistent across different roles. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room, Zendaya's undeniable beauty. How much of her success is due to her acting talent, and how much is simply because people find her gorgeous? It's a harsh question, but one we need to consider in this industry. On one hand, we have a young actress who has become a symbol of the times, breaking barriers and connecting with millions. Her performances, especially in Spider-Man No Way Home and Euphoria, have deeply affected both viewers and critics. On the other hand, we have to wonder how much of her success is because of her talent versus the power of Hollywood marketing and production. The criticisms about her facial expressions and the obvious boost from her looks can't be overlooked. Now let's talk about something often overlooked in the Zendaya narrative, her consistency. I mean, yeah, one of the things that people overlook every time is how consistent Zendaya is, especially as an actress. She has shown an excellent constant growth from her early days on Disney Channel to her roles in fan favorites like Spider-Man and Euphoria. In fact, we saw her in 2 movies this year, Dune Part 2 and Challengers. Her ability to keep getting major roles shows how much the industry values her. But Zendaya's consistency extends beyond the screen. In addition to films and series, she is also consistent in maintaining a strong image in public. The way she uses the media to address societal issues and contribute to humanitarian causes is something definitely appreciable. Keeping up with the social issues is not something many celebrities do, but she has shown a fabulous balance in maintaining it with ease. And let's not forget her fashion consistency. Zendaya regularly makes headlines with her bold style choices. I mean, we have all seen at least one time Zendaya becoming talk of the town because of her fashion and dresses. Sometimes it's not positive, and sometimes she even ends up being memes, but still, it is what it is. Even in music, an area where she's less prominent, Zendaya has maintained a smaller presence. It's not chart-topping, but it's still a part of her career. As Zendaya's fame keeps growing, her consistency is both her strength and something that people can question. But it also raises questions. Is this consistency a sign of true wide-ranging talent? The answer is, it's up to us to decide if this consistency shows genuine, diverse talent or a well-maintained public image. It might not seem like it, but Zendaya has had a significant influence in the industry. She has paved the way for the younger generation to start careers in the film industry. Of course, she can be compared to other young stars like Jenna Ortega and Millie Bobby Brown, but Zendaya has a distinct presence that sets her apart. Another thing about Zendaya is that she has presented herself in a particular way, which has contributed to her fame. It's worth considering whether her image and the hype around her are significant factors in keeping her at the top. Is it possible that her public persona and the industry's attention are major reasons for her continued success and popularity? Now let's sum up everything in one general statement. In my honest opinion, Zendaya is very young and actually quite hardworking for her age. She has delivered performances that might be outstanding to some and not as impressive to others. I don't think the issue is whether she's talented or not. The problem could also be whether she is executing those talents correctly or not. I mean, she's young and has received a good number of awards. It might not be the right time to call her the best in the industry, but it's clear that she is working hard. There's room for improvement for everyone, and nobody's perfect. And that's something Zendaya herself has acknowledged. Yeah, that's right. In various interviews, she has mentioned that she wants to grow as an artist and continue improving. Her impact on younger people and the way she presents herself play a big part in her success. Whether her fame comes from her skills or the image she's created and the hype around her is something to think about as we follow her career. In the future, I would love to see her continue to evolve and work on new projects. I really want to see her excel more in the film industry, make an impact in fashion, or maybe even release a new album. I'd love to listen to it. Now it's up to you to decide whether she is genuinely talented or just an overhyped balloon. The only thing I can say after this analysis is that there's definitely something about her, since we're discussing her here, and not someone else. What do you think after hearing all these views? Your thoughts are important. Share them in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.